All right, good afternoon, folks. You'll notice on here that I have added in a webcam. We're going to try that for a little bit, see how it goes. Figure everybody else does it. Why not? Why shouldn't I? So we'll go ahead and have that added in there. Kind of the plan for today is to do just a quick incursions run, just Sector 5 for today. Not going to do Sector 6 yet. Um, you know, Typically on a Saturday afternoon, I'm out doing something, but it is a rainy Saturday. So going to go ahead and do a quick stream here to, run through incursions. Did turn recoils back on for this. I'm going to go ahead and just, we can talk MCOC if you want to. We can talk sports if you want to. There's football games on. Don't have any currently on in the background, but typically on a Saturday, that's the other thing that I'm doing is watching college football. And then Sunday with NFL. Be glad to talk about that. But I'm going to jump in. Sorry, I'm going to drink real quick. Part of this incursions run is I do want to bring along Morbius just to try him in incursions. But we are going to start off with the main champion that is going to be used throughout the majority of it. And I do need to bring up my notepad so that I have what hacks I typically look for in the order that I want them. Not that it really matters too much for Sector 5, but still near the end they get a little bit difficult. So there we go. Got the team up and ready. So we are going to jump in and do a solo. I am looking for maybe somebody to run Sector 6 with. I may do a joint run through Sector 6 with somebody. It's kind of why I'm not running that today as well. But let's go ahead and start this thing up. Don't want it to take all day. So, all right. And the first hack up is alternating enhancements. At the ready, entropic shield, strategic movement. There we go. That's a good one to start with. Let me make sure I don't want any of these other ones. I don't think I do. What is alternating enhancements? I don't know if I've seen that one before. If the attacker ends a combo differently, prowess buff. Ooh. Striking attacker and 10% chance per prowess to turn. That's not too bad. I can definitely alternate combos. I've not... Hey, Mass Legend, how's it going, man? I've not run that one before. Strategic movement's just too powerful, though. I think I've got to go there. I'll do that one another time, maybe in a Sector 4 to try it. Let's see what these nodes are. Just to... I don't want Masochism for... Okay, that's good enough. We're going to run... Gallon for this first fight to get the charge, and then we can apply the pre-fight to Hercules. So let's go ahead and knock this one out real quick. So how's your Saturday going, man? And, oops, I did. Doesn't really matter what his health is. We'll do that and then just finish her off. And there we go. So now he's got his pre-fight that he can apply. Going good so far. Just a rainy Saturday in North Carolina. So all the things that I'd wanted to do, I kind of can't. So figure I'm going to go ahead and put together a stream real quick and just run through and get something done, be done with it before 8.3 comes out. Let's see what node is on here. Typhoon, not worried about it. And let's go. Okay, and I have to remember I have strategic movement, so that'll come into play. And he is unblockable. No problem there. And that should finish him. My hair's a mess. I was out running around in the rain. Need to move my camera down so when I tilt my head you don't see my bald spot. I'm not that vain. Alright, let's go. Let's see, what are the boosts? And I typically don't worry too much about the boss. You know, you'll find that I don't read a lot of the nodes. Let's go white mags there, but let's go ahead and swap out while I remember. That's Kindred. Where are you? There you are. I thought about running Herc in here since I did awaken him recently, but let's go ahead and put him in on the team. Probably should have brought somebody for that long shot, but we'll deal with it. Nothing really here that I want. Not going to re-roll because it's just Sector 5. Let's go light attacks, I guess. All right, let's... Should have brought somebody for long shot, but I don't like switching in and out. I get a team and I just kind of stick with it and ride. Maybe I can just build up some strategic movement and just knock them right out. I think that's what we're going to try to do here. Just because I hate fighting long shot with a passion. I just realized the brightness on my OBS stream is a lot brighter than the game. Okay. Must have aggression prowess. Yes, he does. How did he... Always. That's what I don't like about him. Always catches me in a backup. Heck with it. We're just gonna... Good enough. There we go. Alright, a little better there. That should do it. And didn't get me to a special 2. And that'll finish him. Rather have him now than in a later room. Okay, I'm going to have to change the zoom on my camera here real quick because I want to be a little closer than what I have it set at. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. That'll work for now. There we are. Oops, I do want to pan it down some too. Sorry, like I said, new with the camera being hooked up here, so until I get everything adjusted and set the way I want it, there we are. Now I think this is a little bit better. Hopefully my mic is a little bit louder than what it's been on a couple of the playbacks I've listened to. I feel like I'm talking loud enough, but I did bring the mic closer, and I do have a kind of a boom arm coming that'll hopefully help out with it as well. So now we can swap out our Gallon, and we're going to bring in Heimdall. Just so we can eliminate or give us that one extra layer of... Didn't I bring in Odin? Okay, I don't know why it's showing me Odin there in the list that I can pop back in there, but pretty sure I brought Odin. Pretty sure I put those buffs on him. Okay, heavy, unique buff count, degen, special augmentation. There's one, power rate. Unflinching power, that's one of the ones I always look for. Now if I can get special refund and the enhanced stun, I think I will be in good shape. Yeah, I thought I had brought it in. Maybe I put the 5-star in there, I don't know. Let's go ahead and whittle down, that's not a problem there. Use it or lose it, let's just go this way. Alright, should be a fairly quick fight. I'm not even worried about strategic movement at the moment. Early on, I just go to get through the fights quick. Not really focusing on building Hercules' feats up. I should. But I haven't yet. Might as well use the heal. No sense in not. Don't need to worry about healing Heimdall. Hopefully we'll never have to use them. Okay, let's actually look at these. What does Hulk, Immortal Hulk have here on him? Superior specials. Okay, don't plan on getting hit by a special attack anyway, so it shouldn't be a big issue. Okay, so we got the intercept. Let's get the heavy. Got the heavy. Not going to worry about any others. And let's get an intercept that way. I don't know if that'll kill him. I don't think so. Not quite. But that will. All right. Let's keep rolling. First 3, pretty quick. Hopefully I don't need to use any items on this one. I tend to die once or twice in Sector 5. It just is what it is. And a part of it is because I don't read nodes a whole lot. So, you know, there is that. Let's go ahead and see what the Deadpooloids, and I don't remember what each one of those do. I may have to bring up that as we go through this. That's not too bad. I don't know if I want to deal with Mighty Charge just for a heal that I don't need. Meet Your Doom, Combat Deja Vu, and I think that is that's just a tech, so. Oh, what the heck, let's go that way. Let's go that way. There's time at the end. I will probably run just a little bit of arena. I've got, excuse me, I've got a couple 6-stars I've got to run yet just to meet all the milestones. Kind of was waiting for today to finish that up. All right, so Sector 4, then we... You know, what is that? About almost 1/3 of the way through, 1/4 of the way through, somewhere in that range. And you know, the other reason I wasn't going to do this is, you know, with war today, fortunately, you know, we got our war pads fairly early this morning and was able to... Okay, so he's got rockets. Able to get those done really early on this morning, which was great. Excuse me. All right. On to the boss of Zone 4. And Herc is almost built up. Typically, I would also run Hulk for Hercules. I like that combo to get him built up a little bit quicker or a little bit more power early on, but, you know, not really a big need. Oops. Did not see the evade go there, but quick enough. All right, sorry about that. Oh, let's see. Keep it going. I may do that one. Don't want all out attacks. No. Oh, Buff Cornucopia. Where is this when I do a Sector 6 run? Oh man, which one do I want? Do I want to do Keep It Going? I'm going to do Buff Cornucopia. I think it's more powerful. So, strategic movement in Buff Cornucopia early on. Why can't that be Sector 6 when I'm running and get that? Why can't that be Sector 6? All right, let's see. Not worried about either of those. Not worried about that. Passively unblockable first 6 seconds. That could be a pain, but... Okay. I think we're going to try this way. We'll go ahead and get the hacks. Granted, the health ones, because I am running recoils, will take my health down some. Just because the weird way that they work. But I will take a 20% attack. Should check and see if I've got any expiring boosts. You know, I had some yesterday. I don't know how many more I have. And really quick there. And see a couple more folks on the stream. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Just doing a quick Incursions run here today. Talk MCOC, talk football, whatever you want to do. Hey, let's take another 20%. Hope everyone is doing well. Danny can be tricky to fight. There's a couple nodes in Alliance War that she's hard, you know, not necessarily hard, just tricky to fight. You know, because she's got that ability to, you know, once you get to that 10-hit combo, to phase your hits. And then her specials, you know, become unblockable and hit really hard. So let's see. He's going to be unblockable here at the start. So let's go ahead and try to... I don't know if I got a single dex out of that. No, I didn't, but... There we go. Now, well, had a dex. Well, we got the knockdown, so that finished off my my 12. So there we go. I think I may have finished it off before then, just not paying attention. So Hercules fully ramped up. Let's see what we can get here. Would love special refund or debuff upgrade stun. Oh, this run's going well. This run is going well. So 4 of the buffs that I really like and that I typically look for, I've gotten. It's a shame this is, you know, Sector 5. I won't have this luck when I run Sector 6. Impossible to have this luck when I run Sector 6. I don't like fighting Ultron, but let's see what this is. Don't really need to heal. So I think I'm going to make it easy on myself and just run Arms Race, Critical Shock Tether. I don't know if I really want to fight this guy. Nope. So, yeah, we'll go here. Okay, that's right. I forgot we have the debuff upgrade. Oops. There we are. Just trying to play around. Took a couple hits there. Not the worst thing in the world to happen. But we are 1/5 of the way through and going pretty well. You know, we've got Buff Cornucopia on there, so I'm hoping at some point I get some heals that proc through there, so... Wow. And that's without strategic movement going. So, special one to finish this. Getting that 20% attack times 2, basically, is really nice. All right, let's keep going. Null. Don't be annoying. Okay, energize power drain. Now you see me every 8 seconds afflicted with a falter debuff, giving them a 100% chance to miss for 3 seconds. If the attacker lands ahead, it's reset. Okay, so at least it's reset. And it's not. Okay, let's just go in. I thought it reset. That was weird. Maybe it was one of the other nodes. I don't know. It's typically why I don't read. I just go in. You know, I read and I still don't do them right. Let's see. So I've got stun. I've got unflinching power. Could do the specials. Yeah, let's do that just to be on the safe side. Just to be safe. Sorry, and I ate right before the stream too. A couple of things that are not supposed to do. So there we go. That's not too bad. I can handle that. And what does Mr. Corvus here have? Unblockable passive at the end of their specials. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't ever throw one. So we're going to go that route. Take a couple more enhancement hacks or boosts or whatever they are. Believe it or not, I'm going the smaller one there since I'm running recoils. Could go, may have gone, should have gone the Fury route with the last set of hacks at the end of the last zone. Because I will get the Furies with strategic movement. Maybe should have gone that way. Let's do 10% health and attack. I know I don't want to do health, but I'll take the extra attack. Already hitting hard, and we're not really completely built up yet. Okay, that should be enough. And special 1 to finish him off. Said hopefully we can finish him before he threw a special. We finished him before he threw a special. Alright, let's see what Claire up here has. We may do our first Morbius fight. Just let's see what she's got. I didn't look at the nodes beforehand. Backup recovery, small arms, hail and hardy. Whenever the vendor gains a regeneration buff, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. Okay, I'm not going to do too many heavies. Okay, we're gonna try them in here. This could go really, really bad or really good. I don't know. We'll find out. What we're going to do, we are going to build up some strategic movement here for the first couple hits. There we go. Okay, and now need you to throw your special. Oh, I guess she's not going to be that good because I can't bleed her unless she changes. Darn, wasn't thinking there. Oh well. Can't bleed her. Not going to really work very well. So we'll just go to a special 3. Oops, backup recovery. Okay, phew. Forgot you can't really bleed Claire easily. Okay, throw your special here. We'll throw our special 3. Okay, so something to keep in our memory banks. Morbius, not the best against Claire. But he did work for the fight. It just wasn't, the best use of him. Can't bleed, not awakened, so not really good damage there. All right, unflinching damage. That may be what we go. Unflinching damage to go with our unflinching power. We still do not have the special refund. That's the only one I'm really looking for at this point. Okay. Wouldn't mind now. Martial Artist, Perpetual Offense, keep it going, Toxic Advance. I do have Strategic Movement and Buff Cornucopia already. So those are kind of the ones that I'm looking for. Let's see what's here. Don't really need to heal, but maybe we'll take it. Biohazard, that's a pain, but we'll take it. We'll heal up. We'll try and get some strategic movement in before we do anything on that node. Get some dexes in. Well, if you're not going to come after me, I will just hit into you. Yeah, it'll be nice when I get the boom arm for my mic. My mic right now is in my way a little bit. Well, that'll work too. Okay, and the debuff upgrade's done. Means I can get a couple heavies in just for the heck of it. There we go, and that should finish him off. Tanky little duck. Okay, and once we're done here, we've kind of reached that halfway point. And what were the nodes here? Biohazard, that's right. So we're going to try and build up a few dexes if we can. Oops, shouldn't be hitting into his block. Oh, that should be good enough. And it was. Perfect. And with that fight done, I'm going to throw on my Be Right Back, and I will be right back in just a second. And I'm back. All right. Let's finish off this boss. See what the last 2 hacks that we get are. What was on this guy? Daunting. Taunting. Each time the attacker refreshes a bar of power, they're inflicted with a taunt. Okay. Prey on the feeble. Aggression, fury. Mess with the bulls. Okay. Let's go ahead and build up a couple furies. Not what I wanted there. Okay, never mind. And finish them off. All right, so a little bit over halfway through. Pretty quick run so far. Let's see what these last ones are. Special counter relic, rage into combat, hemostatic charge, all out effects. 10% debuff, that would include stun. That's a possibility. I don't have bleeds on anything yet. Could gain more power when I gain a fury, that might not be too bad. And I don't have a power sting. So it's either rage into combat or all out effects. So longer buff duration and debuffs, or gain more power. I think we're going to go all out effects. Afraid the other one's going to give me too much power at times. Okay, perpetual offense. I do like that one. Hemostatic charge, not going to be able to use that. Special counter relic, not going to be able to do that. And then the attribute multiplier. So we're going to go perpetual offense. And there we go. There's our 4. Strategic movement was our first. We've got buff cornucopia, all out offense, and something else. I don't remember what it was now. All right. What side do we go here? I do not. Well, I could fight Wong. It's not that bad. Or Null. That's what's Null. Buffet over time. Yeah, I do not want to deal with buffet over time. Let's see what's on Wong. Breakneck speed, toxic thoughts. Okay, that's not bad. Blade. Mixmaster. Oh man, not my favorite fights. Is he bleed immune? I cannot remember. Yes, he is immune to bleed. So, I think we're just going to go this way. Even though it's got Mixmaster, I can work around it. Let's do just a small assault hack. They were both small. Don't need the extra health. Anything here preventing this from working? Okay, I think we can do this. We'll see. Whoops. Thankfully he didn't not hit me there. Okay, thank you for a special. Now we're going to do a special attack of our own. Should transfer them, I think. Wow, that did a significant chunk of damage to me. I'll just do this. And that works. That works. Took a little bit of damage there from the node, but not sure exactly what that special hit for. Let me see if I can take a look at it and see. Coming up here in a second. Second hit was 410,000. Something like that. Not too bad. Okay, so let's put my screens back the way they should be. Oops, I need to close that. There we are. And bring that up. And there we are. So either health or attack and health, we're just going to go ahead and do that. That'll continue it on. All right, let's come in here. That's right, I did Wong, so the next fight, I'm going to have a start with power. Not bad, though. Oh, that's right, the evade. So let's just build up some. Not meaning to parry. And really trying to evade. There we are. The heck with it. Here we go. 2 of them did the job. 2 hits did the job. All right. What do we have here with Mr. Negative? Life cycle. Oh, yay. Okay, break the ice, spike. Oh, man. Okay, this is going to be a little tough. This is going to be a little tough. Let's see what we can do, though. Okay, there's a couple dexes. Need you to throw a special now, though. Okay. Didn't need you to hit me. It's got a knockdown on you. Do need you to throw a special, which you're not going to do. This is going to hurt. Like I said, I'm going to die once or twice in here, probably. Well, how long am I going to have reverse controls? And then I'm going to get another special 3, and that's going to do me in. Son of a... Yep. I had reverse controls there entirely too long. Piece of crap. Let's just use a small one. Oh, man, oh day. That was terrible. So bad. Okay, I'm just going to keep knocking you down. I know I'm going to get reverse controlled. We're going to do another one. There we go. That worked. So 1 small revive. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay. I could do attack, I guess maybe this one. Or unique buff count. Let's just do a straight attack. Alright. On to zone 10. So 5 more zones to go. 6 more, I guess. Counting 10. Okay, I can heal up there a little bit. What are the nodes? Evasive maneuvers. What is it with it? Every time I run this, they've got to evade. Excuse me. Backup recovery. And really? At least I can parry them. Yeah, let's go that way. Single champion, heal. We'll heal a perk a little bit. Hope for some good buff cornucopia healing at some point. Okay, we're going to try and build up strategic movement to give us some more buffs to build up. Okay, 4 of them. Okay, that's good enough. Rooted wasn't doing much for me. Alright, power circle, power from afar, backup recovery. Okay, just have to remember backup recovery. Or remember to dex. And get hit by a special. And get hit by... Walk right into it. Well, fortunately I am Hercules. Not clean, not pretty. This one shouldn't be too bad. I can heavy him. I can, as long as I'm dexing, every once in a while I'll have the unblockable, so shouldn't be too terrible. I am going to build up a couple strategic movements. There's 5. Let's get a couple more in. That's good enough. Didn't get a crit on that, which is a shame. And didn't get the dex there, but easy enough to finish him off. All right, let's see what we get here. Would love to... Yeah, there's special attack augmentation. I think that's really the only one I can is get the higher crits on my specials. But we are down to 5 rooms. Or 5 zones, whatever you want to call them now. And let's see, what are we going to take here? We can get the hacks this way. What does white mags have on them? Nothing important. How about purgatory? Tyranny. So villains. She is a villain, I'm sure. What are these other nodes? Don't really need the hacks. It's not terrible. Let's just go this way. Let's try Morbius in there. Let's try Morbius against that purgatory and see what we can do. I'm going to take just the attack. Recoils are going to do enough to that Morbius that it's going to be painful. Oh, purgatory is going to start with a bar of power because of the Wong fight. Okay, got to remember that. Purgatory will have a bar of power at the beginning. Okay, let's just go with 6. And there we go. All right, now let's try our new Morbius against... I'm going to go with the smaller one. Big one, Morbius's health would just plummet. All right, so... both are villain, so both can gain power. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Glide not up. Do need to get some... Wow, man, my health really is plummeting on this. Recoils are going to do me in. Okay, would be nice if you would. Heal block. That'll do it. Now let's just see if we can get this in before we die. And we do. I think that was 478k. Something like that. Not terrible. The heal block hurt. Heal block really hurt. Well, let's have some Korg fun. Let's see what's on Korg here. Helen Hardy, Bane's power, knockdown energy. I'm not going to worry about that. Personal space regen, combo party. Okay, so we're going to use Heimdall here to his fullest, I think. So what I want to do, well, that's probably not the smartest thing to do against Korg, though. So we'll just kind of play this the right way. Yep, that's what I didn't want to do. Did not want to turn him unblockable. I will now, though. And that should finish Korg off. Yeah, used up a little bit of my health there. We'll see if we can't get it back here in a couple of rooms to come. Okay, well, crit multiplier's not bad. Oh, damage rating. I've got the crit multiplier on my specials, so the damage rating, that ought to make my specials in pretty good shape. I don't think there's any more heals. There may be one more heal left that I get a chance to, and there's the team heal, that I can heal up my buddy there. Fisticuffs. I do not want to go that way. Transition power lock. Okay, that's not bad. And that is a skill, so we'll go that way. Do want the heal. That'll heal up Morbius a little bit. That's the main one that I wanted to heal up. See, he's got Rocket Special 2. I can't remember what the Special 1 is. I think it's Ant-Man Special 1. All right, now just back off once. And then, there we go. Oh, strategic movement is so much fun. Takes a little bit to build it up with the dexes, but it's so much fun. We're going to kind of try and do the same thing here. Can be so much fun. Can get you into trouble, though. Just didn't like that first hit on there, so we'll just kind of reset, push him back a little bit. Then we'll build up the strategic movement. And that should be enough. And it was. And on to the boss. Sector 12, or Zone 12, Sector 5. Let's see what notes we've got here. Okay, don't strike into his block. Aggression Fury. Stand still. When the defender dodges an attack, the defender gains an indefinite Fury passive. Okay. At 7, the defender is unstoppable. So we can't really, and I've got Feat of Indestructible. Okay. So can't really do too much in the way of building up with strategic movement, but that's good enough. Good enough there. Don't want to give him too much of a... And I'm not going to try and parry him. Just bait specials. Throw a special 2. I know he was going to go indestructible, but this should stun. And there we go. And welcome to everybody who's joined in recently. Just doing a quick Sector 5 run, and then probably jumping over and may finish off an arena. Yeah, I'll probably have time. I don't think these last couple of rooms are going to take me too long. We'll run a Zone 6 at some point, not sure exactly when, or Sector 6, I guess. One. I am seeing double there. Okay. Whew. One too many hits on both of them. Okay. And what's She-Hulk got? Superior Specials 2. Heavy Beta Protection. Okay, so we need to interrupt heavy attacks. Hey, B, how's it going? Yeah, face reveal. Just trying to get everything set up. Not the ideal setup yet. I've got a boom arm coming for my mic. You know, my mic is kind of sitting here, and to sit back and play and be able to have my face in the camera where I want it, my phone would be in the way. So kind of just trying to balance everything. But thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I know you're in out with your girl, so spend time with her. She is much more attractive than I am. Let's go this way. I don't know why. Let's just do it. Medium assault hack. Yeah, I don't want to... In case I want to use Morbius again, I do not want the health on there. It just drops way too quick. All right. And come on, Shang-Chi. I'll just hit you anyway. I was hoping you'd be hitting into me. Well, not going to worry about the specials, and there we go. And what do we get here? I'd like a 20% attack. That's nice. So I do need to bait heavies and counter them to get the protection going. And one more. Oh, that was a waste. Okay, let's get her to throw a heavy. I don't think I did it quick enough, but the special 2 should finish it off. And onward to the boss. Didn't really bring anybody poison immune. Like I said, this is what gets me in trouble in Incursions run. I have a hard time reading nodes, and then when I do, okay, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so I'm going to do some strategic movement. I'm going to do some dexing, then I'm going to parry and a heavy. Okay, so let's build up 3 or 4, then parry and heavy. Or not. There's 2. Oh, that was fun of you. All right, now we're going to parry heavy to remove that protection. Now we're going to special 2. And that did it. All right, plan kind of worked. It was a little uglier than I wanted it to be, but kind of worked. All right, on to zone 14. Only a few more fights to go in this. It is moving relatively quick. I don't think I want any more hacks. I don't want to take long shot. Let's see what Killmonger has. Encroaching stun. Oh, that's fine. I can take that easily with her arc overload. Yeah, we can overpower that. Let's go ahead and heal up Morbius. May use him for the boss in the last room just to see what we can do with him. Depending on who the boss is. I think I've got a couple clips already that I may put out there as a short. Oh, walk right into that, why don't you? Walked right into a heavy. Alright, so we're going to get some strategic movement here. Not worry about the rest of it. Got it. Well, it didn't do what I wanted, but let's just do that. Not what I wanted to do. Whoops. And then I forget that he's unstoppable if you hit into him. Oh, that's a bad fight. Let's just finish it off. Dum dum dum. Okay, Night Thrasher. Okay, fight or flight, unstoppable. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to try and build up Strategic Fury again. Okay, there's 3. And I've used my Heimdall, so we're just going to go in. Oh, and of course, right at fight or flight. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, well. Come on. Replay, got it. And I lost all my... Oh boy, I gotta play this pretty good the rest of the way. And Regression Regeneration is playing against me. And that's it. I was stupid there. That was bad. I do not want that matchup, so I'm just going to throw a revive, and that's not too bad. 1 revive. Okay, I just got to be more aggressive. I can't do the strategic movement, not with aggression regen at this level. So let's just do this as a regular fight. Or, I don't know, walk right into a special one again. Okay, and I am going to back up so I have the unblockable, or unstoppable, I guess. Alright, this should finish him off, though. Or not. Wow, I'm not doing that much damage at all. There we go. Not the cleanest fight. Either one of them. Alright, let's grab this last zone, though. Let's just kind of look ahead. Ultron, that would figure. I want to use Morbius, and I get an Ultron. Alright, well, we're going to go this way, I think. Yep, we're going to go this way. That would figure. I want to use Morbius, and I get an Ultron boss. Why not? Makes perfect sense to me. I guess we'll have to go with what I used earlier. See which one of those clips work better. May take the audio out of it. Okay, let's see if we can't get some. Yeah, let's see if we can just get hit in the face. Just peachy. Ah, there we go. 2 more fights. Didn't look and see what Ultron had on him. Just upset I can't use Morbius for him. That's who I wanted for the final boss. Could have used him here. But alright, and then strategic movement build up from that should finish him. Alright, so Ultron boss to go. And then we're done with Sector 4 and Sector 5 for the month. Love to root or rooted. Starting specials. Fury, make a stand. Defender has above 2 bars of power. They gain an indefinite protection passive. Okay, so just keep them. I'm going to bait special ones anyway. That's the easy one to dex. What's the protection that he's got now? Didn't look. Well, I'm rooted now, so I can't do much. Other than get hit. Let's throw a special one, see if it's a knockdown. It's a knockdown. Perfect. Okay, I'll do that. You can do it again. And this should finish him. If not, he'll be stunned. And that will finish him. Oh, quick little run. Did have to use a revive. Did mess up one fight. That was all on me. So, not too bad. That's the typical Sector 5 run for me, is screwing up somewhere along the line, not reading the boss node, not doing a fight the way it should be done, not thinking about it. And there we go. So now we can quit out of there. And I'm not sure, what is the refresh time on champions now in here? So that is that 20 hours? So I could even do it. Yeah, I can do that again tomorrow. May do a Sector 6 run tomorrow. Or Monday morning, one or the other. All right, so there is all of that run. How are we looking? Incursions, crystals, we will get another one very, very soon. So 335,000 incursion crystals right at the moment. Pleased with that. Let's go ahead and, while we're here and I have time, I am going to finish off arenas. I don't have much else to do in the game right at the moment. So, you know what I'm going to do? I don't run my 7 stars often enough. Let's run 7 stars through here. If anybody wants, to chat about anything, I am here. Be glad to chat. Close that out. Why will you not stay up? There we go. Perfect. I will be taking a champion to R2 tomorrow or later tonight, depending on the timing of it. Waiting for the 22-hour level up event to roll around. So we will be doing that. That is on the agenda. I am not going to say who yet. I have said it in the past on the channel, but relatively new R2. And a relatively new Awakened Hulk. Just adds a little flair, a little bit of, I like the the silver stars. You know, it doesn't really change much in the gameplay right away, but I just like the silver stars. I like seeing my R2s with the silver stars there. And it would be nice to get Chavez and Shuri caught up to that. Would be good. Let's go this way. Yeah. You know, as much as I don't like fighting Guillotine 2099, I should take mine to R2 there. She is awakened. She can be annoying. And she does have some use. You know, it's just, I don't like her build up. You know, that to me is the main thing that holds her back. Is that build up, you know, having to get the either 100 hits or finish the fight with a special 3. You know, that is not ideal for me. Oops, I did not mean to do that. But we did. So we live with it. And that should keep them just below 2 bars. Perfect. And there we go. And, you know, like I said, you know, if there was another way to ramp her up or a quicker ramp up on her, I think she could be really good. You know, to me, fighting against her is annoying because of that, you know, her phase or her invisibility. And it's random, so you never know. You can take your chance to hit into her, you know, and you may get away with it. You may not, and you may get punished. You know, so I do kind of like that. All right, I think I'm going to move the mic out of the way. I'm going to sit back and just relax a little bit, run arena. Hopefully, it is still loud enough to be heard. That way I just don't have to sit up and speak right into it. My SIG 40, which I love, rocket. He should be another one I could take to rank 2. Let's go this way. Yep. You know, he had hit hard in Battlegrounds. I don't, you know, I've got to look more. I think the next Battlegrounds meta is more along the lines of what Alliance War is right now. So, not going to be the greatest for it. But, you know, nukes will always work. That's the thing. Champs that can nuke will always work. Oops, forgot he was in second life already. But we're going to just go ahead and finish him off. Let's get a decent special 2. There we go. 63k crit on the special 2. Nice start there. Alright, let's get that off. There we are. Now we don't have to worry about the evade. He's another one I might take up to rank 2. I don't know if I've got any other skilled champs that I really want to take up right at the moment. Got to think through that. Let me see. Who do I have? Got Fury and Kingpin already at R5, and they're not available as 6 stars. Oops, missed the untouchable. And there she goes. Who do I have? Don't have any other 6-star tech. I'm trying to think if I my 5 stars. Maybe Shang-Chi, but he's available as a 7-star now, so I wouldn't take him up. Korg if I awakened him, I might. As a 7-star. Yeah, I can't think of any other ones. That's nice heavy. Of course, special 1. So we'll just do 2 heavies and hopefully wasn't quite enough. But we'll do that to get it off. And Storm. She would be another. I mean, there's a lot that would be decent at R2. I'm just gonna, until resources are a little bit more available, going to really struggle to take to R2. Um, you know, thinking back to my decision with the 7-star crystal that we got, the selector that we got, and what I did there, I took Emma Frost from it, thinking, okay, oops, as a 7-star, she's gonna hit hard, take her to R2. She could be really annoying, good with the all the immunities that she's got when she's in diamond. So disappointed in actuality with how she hits or doesn't hit. That to me is, kind of was really disappointing. I was hoping for much more. Was kind of hoping for much more from it, but didn't get it. So, that's kind of my fear in some of these. They seem like they're going to be great, and they may be great right now. Trying to do the smart thing and think long term, think resource, how I want to use them, what I want to use them on, where it's smart to use them, where it's not. And that's kind of why I always struggle with rank up decisions, even ones that are fairly straightforward and smart. I still struggle with them and pulling the trigger because it's always that what if game. What if I get X champ and then I don't have the resources to take them up? Something I've got to consider. I remember. See, it was when not this current feature, but the one before, when Cassie, Kate, Shocker, Future Ant-Man, and a bunch of them were in there. And first day of the Crystal, I pulled them all. I wanted to rank them all up. It was a tough choice. I ended up making the right choices out of it, I think. But I could have easily, for example, at the time, Shocker had huge damage. The numbers that he was able to put off on that heavy attack, and he's one of the ones I debated taking up. Do I take Shocker up? Thought about it for a really long time and ended up doing Future Ant-Man. I think, that's the better choice. And I'm kind of the same way with a couple of my 7-stars now is, I could very easily take up. We'll use Morbius as an example. But, what if the metas all of a sudden go away from bleed? Where they are debuff immune on knockdown, or, fisticuffs, or, just a straight out bleed immune node. Until he's awakened, he does no good. So, what do you do then? I just don't have the resources. I don't buy the daily deals. And I knew I was going to get hit there. So we'll just throw this off. Don't push him to a special 3. Okay, good. Wow. Those debuffs kind of gave him a little bit of power there. So, it's just, that's kind of where I get into the whole resource what if game. And, sometimes it's worked out. Sometimes I've ranked champs that really don't work out. But, I find uses for all of them. Oops. That's going to hurt. Okay, not too bad. Let's get a armor break on you. And there we go. Black Cat, that's another skill that is a possible take up if I learn to play her a little bit better. That would be one I would consider. Yeah, let's try this. See how Morbius does against Doomikins. It's just arena. What's it matter? And there we go. Probably not the smartest fight here for Black Cat. It will trigger some heals. Hoping that Black Cat's ability accuracy reduction was going to stop most of that. It looks like it did. Stop the armor ups. So I'll take that. And that's kind of how, right there, is kind of how I'm using Morbius's glide ability. For the most part. Give me an opening. Just let me take it that way. Well, I've got enough. Let's see. I'm going to crit. 110k crit on Doom. That's nice. That's really nice. That is really nice. And that was nothing special there. Didn't really use the glide other than to just kind of go in and get an opening, so I didn't have to parry or anything like that. That's pretty nice. Would be nice to have him awakened. We'll get there. Let's go that way. And finish him off. And should be a couple new videos out there. Did post my crystal opening from yesterday. So did get one of the champs I was looking for out of the 7-star, which was really nice. Which was Hulk, so I'll kind of spoil my own crystal opening there a little bit. But you can still go watch it. There is opened up a variety of different crystals. So we were able to get that. That's out there. I did post, the war fights for the war that we're currently in. We are up against Noon. So my fights against New Nation are out there already. It was a good little start to a war. And there we are. Finish off Titania there, not a problem. Like I said earlier, Emma, she's one of those I want more out of her. I want her to hit harder. I want to see more damage. I picked her because I thought I was going to be able to get some huge specials. They're just not there. Really wish they were. I think out of all my 7-stars, she's kind of the one I had the highest expectation of. Wanting, or at least, of what I wanted out of it. I chose her over Maw. Everybody else kind of chose Ebony Maw. I just wish she did more. Every time I use her, that's my thought. I just kind of wish that there was more. Wow, it's really raining outside here. Sorry. Kind of got distracted by the sound of the rain hitting the windows. Joe Fixit's another one. If I could awaken them and kind of learn to use them and learn all of the ins and outs, would be one that everybody, when I see people use them, I'm just kind of amazed at how much damage you can put out in a fairly quick period of time and the utility that he's got. And the last of the 7 stars, and then we'll just finish it up. Let's see, we're just going to go on here. We'll make it annoying for somebody. Sure. You know, a lot of times I won't run my Spider Gwen in arenas just because I don't like fighting other people's. But every once in a while, I'll throw in an annoying team. If you're just joining in, I've already kind of run through Sector 5 and Incursions. It was a very quick run. I did have a revive I had to use in there. Did get a couple fights with Morbius, which was nice. Didn't really have a great opportunity to use him very often. And with the hacks and the health boosts I had, I am running recoils. It just wasn't ever ideal for him to be in there. But there was at least 2 good ones I may grab some of the special 2 damage out of. And this, well, he's got invulnerability up right at the moment. This won't finish him off. Oh. I guess it will when the debuffs go away. Or the buffs go away. And what I'm going to do is, let's just reset that. Let's just run 2 more rounds, get it off to an even 50. And then we're done with this arena. We are done with the basic arena already. I finished that up. And kind of where I typically leave off on a Saturday is all the arenas are done. You know, typically this Sunday would be an event quest Sunday, you know, where I run through the event quest, and I may run through the lower level or something like that. May do an incursion. And with that one, I don't know if I'll do it all on stream. I may do through room 8, room 12, see what the hacks are. If I get decent build, you know, I'll stream the rest of it. Because I do tend to restart Sector 6 a few times if need be. You know, the later rooms get hard enough that I want to have the build that I want, and I've got a lot of time left in a month. I usually start, could have sworn that was a parry. I usually start early enough on that I've got plenty of time to restart through. You know, the plan will be probably a Hercules run. So that means Hercules, Heimdall, and I'm not sure who the other's going to be. That's the question. I did like Morbius. I did like bringing him. But like I said, I didn't really get to use him. Didn't really help me on any of the fights, you know, that in Sector 6, I would have struggled with them. Let's run all the girls. Kind of my girl team there. So, you know, that's the downside to it, is I don't know if I can use him. You know, what if I got to a boss that was, you know, I had a Mortal Abomination boss. Easy enough with the build that I had on Hercules, because I could build up strategic movement and really only need to, you know, do 5 hits. Really, you're going to stay away the whole time. Jesus. Sometimes you got to love the AI in Arena. And this will finish off. Beardo, whoops, I was a little early there. And arena doesn't matter. That's, like I was saying the other day when Manuel was in here, that does get me into trouble. I do that, oh, it's arena, it doesn't matter entirely too often. Should play them just like war fights or anything else. And then this, I don't even need to let him hit into me, but I'm going to. 3, and we'll finish him off easily. That gets us 50 rounds in this arena. That gets us a Sector 5 incursion done, and that much closer to another incursion 7-star. Which, like I said, I may do tomorrow. I may do that tomorrow. Haven't decided yet. So let's see if there's anything else that we need to do in here. Let's go ahead and claim. Oops, I guess it wasn't a claim. Let's see how we're looking for the daily solo events. Hero use, I do need to build up some more. I guess Incursions doesn't count for that. Yeah, that kind of surprises me that it doesn't. Arena, duel, event quest, story quest. Okay, I guess that's it. Arena, duel, event quest, story quest. Okay. I thought Incursions did, but we can finish that off later. We'll find something to do. If not, just auto run through some events, see if there's anything in here that we need. There is not. So, well, we're going to wrap it up there then. So I do want to thank those of you that did pop in and join today. Anybody that hit a like or a subscribe, it is greatly appreciated. As I try and grow this channel, as I try and do a little bit more, hopefully things are going to start getting smoother and there'll be some more things to kind of interact with on the stream. I do have a new boom mic coming. Once I get that, I can kind of move my camera down to probably a better level instead of up above where I'm having to look up at it because, having to look down at my phone, the camera's not in the best of spots for it. So we will probably be adjusting that before too long. Other than that, just want to thank everybody for all the support, all the tips, all the hints, all the comments. It has been greatly appreciated. And with that, I wish everybody a great Saturday afternoon and enjoy your weekends. We'll see you later. Just want to thank everybody for all the support, all the tips, all the hints, all the comments. It has been greatly appreciated.